So I'm Tori Paide. I'm the owner of the Still Point Tacoma Park and co-owner of Still Point in Clarksville, as well as the owner of Toma Skin Therapies. So I was a really stressed out Washingtonian in my early 20s. I was spending the night at the office. I was working to the bone, myself to the bone, and heard that acupuncture would help with the stress as well as the physical symptoms I was having as a result of them, of the stress. So I went to an acupuncturist, and immediately on the treatment table, like in my first treatment, I was like, this is what I want to do with my life. You know, I was so enamored by what she was offering me, and how that could actually be a career, and I could earn money and have it be what I have to do for the rest of my life, never have to go into an office again. So that night I researched acupuncture schools. I found one nearby, one of the oldest acupuncture, or the oldest acupuncture, the first accredited acupuncture program school is in Maryland, and so I didn't have to move away for that. And I don't know, a few months later I was in school. Like, I completely quit my job, turned around my life, and I was in school for acupuncture. And I really wanted to, at the end of the day, I really wanted to open up some sort of wellness facility, some sort of wellness spa like we have. And I felt like being a practitioner also was the best way to do that, so that I really understood the business from the inside out. So,
Whenever you're ready.
So, how the Still Point got started, I was practicing acupuncture. I had a patient in the room on the table, and I had needles in her, and I was looking across the street. This was up the street in a small little room in Tacoma Park, and I was looking across the street out of the window, and I'm like, it looks like they are renovating that building. Maybe we can be a little bigger than just this one room. So I went across the way. I met the landlord, and literally, honestly, I think it was like 45 days later, we had 4 rooms built out. I was recruiting practitioners. I was really so excited. It went so fast. It was so right. The timing, everything came together. Like, there were little to no barriers to getting, starting like a real business. And I remember I signed a 5-year lease because I was like, well, in 5 years, I may be done, I had a daughter, a baby, and I knew she was going to be going to school, and maybe 5 years is all that I needed. And then since then we've moved locations in Tacoma Park. We've opened up another one in Clarksville. We're opening up a third in Columbia. We have a yoga center, and and then Marla and I started the skincare line. So it just sort of snowballed after that. So Toma really was born out of many, many years of us buying at wholesale and selling at retail organic skincare. And the lines we sold are amazing. I think that they were really, really wonderful, really effective, really clean. I would use them on myself and my children without a doubt. And yet there was something missing in that they were not, we didn't know exactly where everything was coming from. Now that I'm in the business, I know the good and the bad and the ugly. And there was nothing super, super special about them. And I thought there's got to be a way, there's no this one size fits all type of skincare. If you have dry, mature skin and I have dry, mature skin, there's still something different about us. It's not the same. So with Marla and my background in acupuncture and a little bit of background in essential oils, which really do work a lot like acupuncture does, in the sense that it sort of nudges the body into balance without any strong sort of drug-like action. It really is just helping your insides and outsides sort of achieve perfect balance. We decided to say, let's create something where we can customize everything for everyone and still keep within some sort of realistic price point. So we got with a clinical aromatherapist and came up with some tonics, that we call them, that really do help any sort of imbalance you may be having on the inside. So for example, if you have dry, mature skin, but you also have migraines, we have an essential oil blend that we call a tonic that we blend into that face cream for you that can help with your migraines. It does help with your migraines. We've got 18 different tonics, so really there's no end to, there's no limit to sort of how we can customize something specifically for the client's skin. Well, I probably don't do enough to take care of myself. I'm really busy. I am absolutely passionate about what I do, so I feel like a lot of what I do around here does feed me. Like it doesn't deplete me, it feeds me, and at the same time, I know I need to do more for myself. So, okay, what I do is I meditate. I try to meditate regularly. I have other sort of personal meditation practices, I guess you could say, that I have adopted. And I go in for body work now and again. I work out actually now for the first time in my life. I just recently started to love really sweating, and I also practice yoga. So I have, my family has a small little house on the Eastern Shore, and it's in a little village called Nevitt, and it's only an hour and 45 minutes away, but it feels like a million worlds away. It's absolutely still and quiet out there, and I think that's probably where I can say it's my retreat. I absolutely love what I've helped create and the people here who have helped create this amazing healing facility. I mean, I can't say like a week goes by that I don't have someone who visits the Still Point, a guest who comes in for a service, thanking me for what I've created, I guess, along with the help of many other people. I absolutely, that just feeds my soul. I love the fact that I've helped create such a big refuge. A lot of people have called it a refuge, and a healing place and healing center for people. So I really did a lot of playing store. I set up with my friends like a grocery store style counter in our garage with like infrared. I would be like beep, beep, the different things. So I loved setting up a store and playing that I was like a clerk at a store. And I really, really love, one thing that I still like to hold on around here is printing out the barcode labels for our retail products, because it just gives me that satisfaction and bringing things up with the barcode. So yeah, I really wanted to, I played store and now I own a store. So I think that's pretty cool.